My next guest is an award-winning comedian who became a viral sensation during lockdown with their comedy voiceovers, some of them impersonating that lady there, Nicola Sturgeon. And now Janey Godley is sharing her life story in a new documentary, talking about everything really, from her terminal cancer diagnosis to her childhood in Glasgow.
And I think I've always been able to make things funny. Then I get married and we went to run a pub where everybody was an audience, whether they liked it or not. So this is now called the Carlton Bar, but when I had it, it was called the Weaver's Inn. And before that, it was called the Nationalist Bar. I remember standing here with Ashley feeling sick when I was pregnant with her. The memories and all these are so entrenched.
Well, Janey joins me now. It's a fantastic documentary.
Oh, thank you.
It's so interesting. You really get to know you. You know, we kind of think we know you because, because you've been in our lives for such a long time. But you really do, and it was very important for you to do this. But it was Ashley, your daughter, that wanted you to do it.
Yeah, she said, if this is going to be the last big hurrah, why don't we stick a camera in your face and get all this documented?
Right.
Because that tour was going to be the last tour.
Right.
And of course, you know, I didn't go in time, so I'm still here. But she wanted to document it, and the fabulous people at Hopscotch Films, John Archer, the director, he was really good. He just kind of stood in the background and said, right, just turn your head that way.
Yeah,
Isn't that much?
talk.
Just talk. He literally just pointed a camera at me and Shirley and went, go for it.
Yeah, you and your pal Shirley, which was good. I like that. That relationship you've got is fantastic. It's a relationship that I think we all need, that woman in our lives.
I think that's what the film's a love letter to Glasgow, and it's a testimony to friendship.
Yeah.
And Shirley looked after me when I had the hysterectomy. She took me to her house and looked after me until I was back on my feet. So I don't know if I could do that for other people, but she could do that for me.
Yeah, I'm sure you could if it came to it.
Maybe.
Yeah, the tour it's not dead yet, is what the tour was. And you actually, when you started it, you didn't know if you'd be able to finish it, Janey. You weren't sure.
I wasn't. And last year, not last year, the year before I got into the tour, I got told the cancer had come back. And I decided to cancel the tour. And my mate, Jimmy Carr, said, is your myth not working? I went, yeah, my myth works. Get back on tour. I thought, he's right.
Yeah.
What am I going to do, sit in the house and draw wee cats? So I decided to go back on tour. And that tour went great. And I've just finished another tour all over England. And I'm about to take the film on tour for the 16th of March.
Yeah, that's going to be really good because you can see the documentary and then ask you questions about it.
On stage, on screen. So you see the film, then I do stand-up, then you see some of the outtakes, then a bit of a Q&A, and that goes on tour round from the 16th of March. And I'm looking forward to it. And I've got so much on that I keep forgetting that I've got a terminal diagnosis. I keep forgetting because I've got the new book, I've got the new radio show, I've got that, I've got this, I've got a new pulley.
A new pulley. Now,
in my hall,
for folks that don't know what a pulley is.
I'm going to say it in Scottish. Good. A big pulley in my lobby. Got a big pulley in my lobby.
It's fantastic. It's where you hang clothes and then you do it like that. We had one in our house in Glasgow and they are the best things ever.
They are. And that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to... I bought a car, paid for everything outright because I don't want them to be left with debt.
You don't want your husband and your daughter to be left,
so when you're facing these things, you become good at financially trying to make everything secure.
Okay.
Because the last thing you want, because when my dad passed away, I had to do all his stuff. So I'm getting rid of a lot of clothes, I'm getting rid of a lot of old stuff. The charity shop loves me. And then I'm paring everything down and getting everything ready so that when I do go, it's not such a big trauma. And I think this is something that we should speak about.
Do you know, you're absolutely right. And I think that has been something because of what's happening to you, because of what you're living with, that you've encouraged people to have those conversations that we must have. And I actually really like the way that you're getting organised.
Yes.
You know, you're putting yourself in that frame of mind, but also you've had those conversations with the people that love you.
How to work a pulley.
Yeah, just all these things.
And people say the weirdest things to you when you get a terminal diagnosis. You know, lots of people work all the way through it.
Yeah.
Because when we see the movies, somebody with cancer has cancer, goes bald, then dies.
Right.
But in real life, there's a bit in the middle. And people say things like, oh, you know, I could get hit with a bus tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, but I'm being chased by a bus.
Yeah.
Constantly.
All the time.
So I'm having to dodge the bus
Yeah.
every day. And it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like I'm living as best I can.
Well, see, I like that because that's what you're doing. And there's not, I mean, obviously you're doing all these amazing things that you were doing anyway in your career. So you're continuing to work, doing what you love.
Yep.
But a lot of people say, oh, I want a bucket list, or I want to do this, or, you know, I want to climb Everest, I want to, all these different things. But actually, it's just living.
Yeah.
Good. Do you know what I mean? Have you got that bucket
No, no, the things I've done, I got a pulley. The things that
list? This pulley.
This pulley's
Big
the
deal.
best thing. I know, the sausage dog's like, please tell me I'm not going up there. I don't want to get up and climb a mountain. There's days I just want to lie in my pants and listen to a good murder podcast. Women love murder podcasts.
We do.
It's just so as we get tips how to get away. So I'm enjoying just living day to day. I've got good pals. I've got Monica, Elaine, I've got Angela, I've got Shirley, I've got Ashley, I've got my pals round about me, and we just live for day to day. I go see them, take the sausage dog up for a visit, take the dog down to Luss to have a run on the beach with Angela's dogs, and that is what life is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not the big things.
No.
It's actually the wee things, isn't
It's gone to Eusebi's and get a big cake.
Yeah. That's joy. That's absolute joy.
And
It
no
really is.
caring. I'm leaning into the hernia now. I
Yeah,
don't
you've
care.
got this hernia thing.
I've got a hernia, and
jeez.
it's really quite painful sometimes. And Ashley says, Mammy, lean into it. Just wear maternity wear and freak people out and make you think, why is that old woman pregnant? Just...
Do you know what? You have all the way through and will continue just laughing.
Oh,
We've
we
got
laugh.
to, haven't we?
We laugh. Ashley and I laugh all the time. She says that when I go to empty the dishwasher, I do that big mum thing like to let her know I'm unhappy. I have to do this myself. Or I'll say, going to make me tea. She'll go, why? I mean, because I've got the bad cancer.
And then she has to do it. You guilt her into doing stuff.
We laugh a lot. We laugh a lot.
You absolutely have to. Long may you continue.
Thank you.
Janie, doing what you do. The documentary, it's called Janie. It's in cinemas on Friday, March the 15th. Then you can see you on, you know, certain shows.
That's right.
You can actually go see the film and then talk to you as well.
And then I've got my new book coming out.
You never
A
stop.
book, a radio show. Do you know what I'm going to do next? We stall at the bar as you come with me. Sausage dog hats.
Sausage dog hats. That's what we'll do. That's it. It's sorted. Thank you, Janie.
Thank you
You're a
so
tonic,
much.
Absolute tonic. Thank